Okay, well, I was in the middle of reading something, and apparently my recording stopped on Spreaker for some reason. I don't know why, but was Spreaker feeling lonely? I think do I have to go back to the Spreaker podcast page every once in a while so it doesn't shut down on me, or was there like too much sound in the background that was infringing? The AI was picking up stuff about the movie in the background. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I was just reading a neuroscience news thing about AI. If I go on my history, I'll find that one. So neuroscience news. Let's see. It's AI robots. Well, I'm really not that interested in looking at that anymore. Let's see what else I got to finish this up. I don't want peanut consumption. All right. There's a strange cardiovascular response when people listen to classical music together. Strange cardiovascular response? Alright, this is on Science Alert under Humans from the 6th of October 2023 by Isam Ahmed, AFP. Okay. And this one says people who listen to music together often report feeling a powerful connection to each other as a result of their collective experience. Duh. A new study published in the journal Scientific Reports on Thursday now finds that physical responses, including heart rate, breathing, and the electrical conductivity of skin, synchronize between audience members at classical concerts. They do that at all concerts, I'm sure. I've even come up with this idea I was talking about. I did this whole thing called ReCap, which stands for, it's HITKAP, harass, injure, torture, and kill all pedophiles, as a way for people to share dreams together while being in different locations, listening to the same music, or watching the same movie, or, in the case more specifically, listening to the same binaural beats recordings together, synchronized so that their brainwaves synchronize together. Sort of like how people play games together online, gaming online, how they can play the same game, see the same thing basically going on the screen. Well, you can do the same thing with sound, binaural beats, and go into shared dreaming. There you go. There's a secret to a psychic link through technology. All right. Individuals who rated more highly for personality traits such as openness were more likely to synchronize, while those with neurotic dispositions were less likely to align. When we talk about very abstract things such as aesthetic experiences, how you respond to art and to music, the body is always involved there. Wolfgang Tascher, a psychologist at University of Bern who led the research as part of the Experimental Concert Research Project, told AFP. This theory is known as embodied cognition, the idea that the mind is not only connected to the body, but that the body influences the mind, which, while arguably intuitive to lay people, has been controversial in scientific circles. Yeah, see, there's a lot of things like that that are intuitive to us lay people that are controversial in science. To investigate, Tascher and colleagues observed 132 audience members across 3 classical concerts. All 3 played the same string quintet pieces: Ludwig van Beethoven's Opus 104 in C minor, Johann Brahms' Opus 111 in G major, and Epitaphs by the contemporary composer Brett Dean. The authors used overhead cameras and wearable sensors to monitor the participants, who filled in questionnaires about their personalities before the concert, and whether they enjoyed the performance and what their mood was afterward. Overall, they found statistically significant synchronization on several measures. People's hearts beat faster or slower during the same musical passages, as did their levels of skin conductance. We learned about that in hypnosis school. Call it galvanic skin response, GSR. Skin conductance is closely related to the body's flight or fight response. When it's high, it indicates a state of arousal and can be linked to goosebumps on the skin. When it's low, we are in a state of relaxation. The cameras even caught alignment of body movements, which the authors wrote appears noteworthy as the audience of all concerts were seated in dimmed lighting and spread out due to the pandemic. However, though people's breathing rates aligned, they did not actually inhale and exhale in unison. I wouldn't imagine so. People who rated highly for neuroticism, a person who tends towards fearful behavior, warding off things, being more depressed, in Tasha's words, were less likely to synchronize, but so too were extroverts, which might seem counterintuitive. Extroverted people are very social. They tend to intermingle with people, they want to be in power, and they want to have a certain self-value, he said. Adding, he had seen this result in previous research too. While extroverts are outgoing, they focus less on the music. Okay. For Tasher, the findings are more evidence in favor of the embodied cognition theory, and also helps explain why public parades or military marches help build cohesion between participants. And he expects the effects would be even stronger in other musical genres. There are additional reasons that people will synchronize in pop concerts. People move, they dance, and that is synchronized by the music. That would give even clearer results, he said. Of course, dancing is definitely one of those things that people synchronize. That's why I love capoeira so much. All right, closing that window, and gonna move on. Is that the one? Yeah. So closing that. It's called a strange cardiovascular response when people listen to classical music together. Let me go ahead and post that on the Facebook. Here, straightaways, check in and make sure Spreaker's still open, because for some reason it shut down on me earlier. Maybe I was away from the Spreaker app too long. Okay, let's go to the next article. So I'm going to close that window, and let's see what else. What's this neuroscience news here? Why do I keep neurology article news? AI news. Yeah, there we go. AI designs unique walking robot in seconds. October 4th, 2023. Summary. Pioneering artificial intelligence has astoundingly synthesized the design of a functional walking robot in a matter of seconds, illustrating a rapid-fire evolution in stark contrast to nature's billion-year journey. This AI operational on a modest personal computer, I'm going to read it correctly, this AI operational on a modest personal computer crafts entirely innovative structures from scratch, distinguishing it from other AI models reliant on colossal data and high-power computing. The robot, emerging from a straightforward design a walker prompt, evolved from an immobile block to a bizarre, porously holed, three-legged entity capable of slow, steady locomotion. Why 3 legs? That's what he said. Bizarre, porously hold, 3-legged. I'd like to see what that looks like. I wonder if they have a picture here somewhere. Let me continue reading and see what we got. Representing more than mere mechanical achievement, this AI-designed organism may mark a paradigm shift, offering a novel, unconstrained perspective on design, innovation, and potential applications in fields ranging from search and rescue to medical nanotechnology. Let me go ahead and put that on the Facebook, so remember it. Ooh. You're such a nerd. There we go. Why don't you take a bunch of it and then come back to the continue reading it here. Let's put that there. Neuroscience news. Spreaker still going. And now here we go. So key facts. All these freaking ads. Key facts. Oh, by the way, this once again brought to you by, that reminded me, ads. This This talk is sponsored by blogdealer.com. That's blogdealer.com. Blogdealer.com. Find your health, fitness, and fat reduction products and information there. Blogdealer.com. All right, key facts. Speedy design. The AI created a functional walking robot, evolving its design from a static block to a mobile entity in just 26 seconds on a basic laptop, showcasing an unprecedented speed in robotic design and evolution. 2. Innovative structures. Unlike conventional AI, which tends to mimic existing designs, this system crafted a wholly novel, oddly shaped, and effective robot with 3 legs and a porous body, uncovering solutions devoid of human design biases. 3. Practical and futuristic applications. The implications and applications of such AI-driven designs are vast, spanning potential future developments in diverse areas such as crisis response robots capable of navigating through debris to locate survivors, or nanorobots designed to traverse the human body for medical diagnoses and treatments. A team led by Northwestern University researchers has developed the first artificial intelligence to date that can intelligently design robots from scratch. To test the new AI, the researchers gave the system a simple prompt: design a robot that can walk across a flat surface. While it took nature billions of years to evolve the first walking species, this new algorithm compressed evolution to lightning speed, designing a successfully walking robot in mere seconds. Those are going to be the things that they're like going to probably be like 3-legged spiders. They're going to take over the world. All right. But the AI program is not just fast. It also runs on a lightweight personal computer and designs wholly novel structures from scratch. This stands in sharp contrast to other AI systems, which often require energy-hungry supercomputers and colossally large data sets. And even after crunching all that data, those systems are tethered to the constraints of human creativity, only mimicking humans' past work without an ability to generate new ideas. This study will be published on October 3rd in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Well, it's already October 10th now. We discovered a very fast AI-driven design algorithm that bypasses the traffic jams of evolution without falling back on the bias of human designers, said Northwestern's Sam Kriegman, who led the work. We told the AI that we wanted a robot that could walk across land, then we simply pressed a button and presto, it generated a blueprint for a robot in the blink of an eye that looks nothing like any animal that has ever walked the earth. I call this process instant evolution. Well, that does sound pretty fascinating, instant evolution. Kriegman is an assistant professor of computer science, mechanical engineering, and chemical and biological engineering at Northwestern's McCormick School of Engineering, where he is a member of the Center for Robotics and Biosystems. David Matthews, a scientist in Kriegman's laboratory, is the paper's first author. Kriegman and Matthews work closely with co-authors Andrew Spielberg and Daniela Roos, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and Josh Bongard, University of Vermont, for several years before their breakthrough discovery. From xenobots to new organisms. In early 2020, Kriegman garnered widespread media attention for developing xenobots, the first living robots made entirely from biological cells. Now, what the fuck? The first living robots made entirely from biological cells. Now Kriegman and his team view their new AI as the next advance in their quest to explore the potential of artificial life. The robot itself is unassuming, small, squishy, and misshapen, and for now it is made of inorganic materials, but Kriegman says it represents the first step in a new era of AI design tools that, like animals, can act directly on the world. When people look at this robot, they might see a useless gadget, Kriegman said. I see the birth of a brand new organism. 0 to walking within seconds. While the AI program can start with any prompt, Kriegman and his team began with a simple request to design a physical machine capable of walking on land. That's where the researchers' input ended and the AI took over. The AI took over. The computer started with a block about the size of a bar of soap. It could jiggle, but definitely not walk. Knowing that it had not yet achieved its goal, AI quickly iterated on the design. With each iteration, the AI assessed its design, identified flaws, and whittled away at the simulated block to update its structure. Eventually, the simulated robot could bounce in place, then hop forward, and then shuffle. Finally, after just 9 tries, it generated a robot that could walk half its body length per second, about half the speed of an average human stride. The entire design process, from a shapeless block with zero movement to a full-on walking robot, took just 26 seconds on a laptop. Now anyone can watch evolution in action as AI generates better and better robot bodies in real time, Kriegman said. Evolving robots previously required weeks of trial and error on a supercomputer, and of course, before any animals could run, swim, or fly around our world, there were billions upon billions of years of trial and error. This is because evolution has no foresight. It cannot see into the future to know if a specific mutation will be beneficial or catastrophic. I don't know about that. We found a way to remove this blindfold, thereby compressing billions of years of evolution to an instant. I mean, what do we know of organisms that were here in a blip of time, that they were just catastrophically built? I mean, I don't know. And if nature did do that, it was just joking. It was just fucking around. That's my opinion, of course. Rediscovering legs. All on its own, AI surprisingly came up with the same solution for walking as nature: legs. But unlike nature's decidedly symmetrical designs, AI took a different approach. The resulting robot has 3 legs, fins along its back, a flat face, and is riddled with holes. It's interesting because we didn't tell the AI that a robot should have legs, Kriegman said. It rediscovered that legs are a good way to move around on land. Legged locomotion, or legged, we could pronounce it either way, I suppose. Legged or legged locomotion is in fact the most efficient form of terrestrial movement. No, it's not. Riding a bicycle is. To see if the simulated robot could work in real life, Kriegman and his team used the AI-designed robot as a blueprint. First, they 3D printed a mold of the negative space around the robot's body. Then they filled the mold with liquid silicone rubber and let it cure for a couple hours. When the team popped the solidified silicone out of the mold, it was squishy and flexible. Now it's the time to see if the robot's simulated behavior, walking, was retained in the physical world. The researchers filled the rubber robot body with air, making its 3 legs expand. When the air deflated from the robot's body, the legs contracted. By continually pumping air into the robot, it repeatedly expanded, then contracted, causing slow but steady locomotion. Unfamiliar design. While the evolution of legs makes sense, the holes are a curious addition. AI punched holes throughout the robot's body in seemingly random places. Kriegman's hypothesis that porosity removes weight and adds flexibility, enabling the robot to bend its legs for walking. We don't really know what these holes do, but we know that they are important, he said, because when we take them away, the robot either can't walk anymore or can't walk as well. Overall, Kriegman is surprised and fascinated by the robot's design, noting that most human-designed robots either look like humans, dogs, or hockey pucks. What? Did he just say that most human-designed robots either look like humans, dogs, or hockey pucks? Huh. A robot looks like a hockey puck. Right? Like one of those little mini, those Roombas, right? Like a giant hockey puck bouncing around your house, vacuuming up all your mess. And it's like hockey disc. They're like rolling saucers, as opposed to like a flying saucer. The old school alien craft description. When humans design robots, continuing the article, when humans design robots, we tend to design them to look like familiar objects, Kriegman said. But AI can create new possibilities and new paths forward that humans have never even considered. It could help us think and dream differently, and this might help us to solve some of the most difficult problems we face. Potential future applications. I'm not going to make it through that, I don't think so. And take it easy on that. I already posted that to my Facebook page. So coming up next, let's see what time I'm in here. It's 20 minutes. Just hit the 20-minute mark. All right. This doesn't have to be long. Let's see what else is in here to read. I could save these for another time, actually. And there's another one from Cision, PR Newswire. We got new gut microbiome research points to positive impact on memory and mood from peanut consumption. I'm not really interested in reading that, but I will copy the link and post it on Facebook. I'm really not. There's something, I mean, it just sounds like they're trying to sell fucking peanuts. You know, I'm trying to buy the fucking peanuts. Alright. I'm not trying to buy no fucking peanuts. Peanuts. Alright, we got two more. Assembly. Okay, so studyfinds.org. Science and Technology News. Assembly theory unites physics and biology to explain the universe. Alright. How long is this? Oh. FTW. This was on October 7th, 2023 by Study Find staff. Glasgow, Scotland. Glasgow. Can one single theory explain everything in the universe? An international team of scientists is unveiling a new theory that seamlessly melds physics and biology. Dubbed the assembly theory, it offers a fresh perspective on understanding the emergence of complexity and evolution in nature. Well, yeah, I mean... Alright, so, assembly theory. It offers a fresh perspective on understanding the emergence of complexity and evolution in nature. The concept of assembly theory is built upon the team's prior innovative work where they devised an empirically backed approach that could potentially detect alien life or aid in evolving new life forms in a laboratory. The team this is us talking about abducting aliens now, basically, right? I mean, I know using whatever. The team previously assigned... you could back up a little bit. It offers a fresh perspective on understanding the emergence of complexity and evolution in nature. Continuing, the concept of assembly theory is built upon the team's prior innovative work where they devised an empirically backed approach that could potentially detect alien life or aid in evolving new life forms in a laboratory. The team previously assigned what they termed a molecular assembly index to molecules, which measures the molecule's complexity based on the stops needed to create it. This index was particularly instrumental in identifying molecules that can have their roots in life. Again, I'm not going to read through all of that, but just giving the idea. And hold on, I'm going to post that. Did I close? There we go. Assembly theory. Copy that from the clipboard. Check on Spreaker. Still recording at 22 minutes and 30 seconds. All right. So now we're going to put... Ooh. There's enough links, I think. All right. So that's posted on Facebook. I got one more, I think. Got one more. I'm going to delete that. Well, no, that's it. That's thank goodness I'm about to fall asleep here. That's it for, what did I call this? What are the components I'm working with here?
You should have stayed where you belong.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. 3:50 in the morning. Yeah, self-care is a thing. I really need to get some rest eventually here. I think that's it for the yeah. Well, I mean, you know what? I might as well just leave y'all with Vesper dust. Or what about some birds? Or what about the 528 hertz solfeggio on the seas? Or I could play just some birds in China. From a girlfriend's apartment in China. Or I got some birds I recorded while I was out there too. This is one of Floor's friends. She used to talk to this and hang out with this bird all the time. They used to fly up on right above our balcony, and she would talk to it. It was really like her friend. The thing responded to her in a wonderful way. All right, and then let's see what this 528 hertz solfeggio on the seas sounds like in the background there. There we go. Yeah. Well, I could. Yeah. So I'm gonna end this for now. I'm not feeling like falling asleep here trying to read these articles. I got through them. I mean, surprisingly quickly. There's not a whole lot of them. You know, I'm gonna finish off with one more here. Sticks and stones break your bones, but words hurt your brain. All right, sticks and stones break your bones, but words hurt your brain. I mean, I could have told you that. We all know that, right? People, when you get angry and emotionally distraught, you know it's causing you some brain damage. So chill the fuck out. All right, last one. Again, I'm not feeling like reading the entirety, but that's why I got the links on Facebook, and I'll add them to the show notes later on Spreaker maybe. But it's a lot. It's a lot. All right, so there's overlap in how the brain processes physical and emotional pain. From October 7th, 2023, reviewed by Gary Drevich. My name is Gary Drevich. I like the name Drevich. I like the way that the DR rolls off the Drevich. Rolls off the tongue. It's a cool name, Mr. Drevich. Mr. Drevich. Oh, what are you doing, Mr. Drevich? It's not my best Russian. Oh, it was written by E. Paul Zer, PhD. Black Belt Brain. Well, the key points here are pain processing is about detecting imminent damage. Words associated with physical pain can change the perception and brain processing of pain. Yeah, I mean, are these guys seriously, are they just reporting this like 50 years later? Because this is stuff that we, or at least I remember learning in clinical hypnosis school. I saw a whole bunch of other stuff with the skin response, galvanic. I mean, there's a lot of... What the hell was I just talking about? Dude, I just went to sleep for a microsecond. That's not copacetic. Alright. Let's see. When I was a kid, my mom used to tell me sticks and stones can break your bones, but words will never hurt you. She was riffing on a phrase from G.F. Northall in 1894, but she was also trying to tell me to ignore other kids in school who might say unkind things. She was trying to encourage resilience and mostly succeeded. But words seem to hurt, also, even when no bones are broken. Do words hurt? Well, we've established you're going to tell us that it does. I'm not reading that whole article, but I did post it in the comments section to this live talk here. Whoa, what am I going on about? What am I going on about? Wow. Well, it's September 23rd, a month after Flora Elizabeth Carrasco's birthday. Not reading that whole article. I'm done for now. Gran Turismo's playing in the background. So is the Solfeggio and the Seas deal I got going on here, because you can upload music and stuff into the Spreaker. But I'll give you that's it. It's been 30 minutes. Alright, you've been listening to Hakeem Ali-Bocas Alexander on Spreaker, social podcasting, presented for World Reading Club. And Hakeem, what is going on here? Hold on. Hold on. Did I post that on Facebook already? I'm besides myself tired. Where's it at? Where's the post? Oh, there we go. Gran Turismo and all that. Nope, didn't put it in. I'm gonna paste it now. What the hell? Wait a minute, Psychology, is that from Psychology Today? Yeah, that is from Psychology Today. It's a long ass link, but hey, it'll populate on Facebook. And what the hell is... I'm astounded. Sticks and stones. Yeah, what level am I at here?
Racing Commission has finally come to that decision. Good news is, did you?
Yes, great. What's the bad news?
I don't need to put that Psychology Today. I've been putting them in the... Oh boy, and some other crazy place for links. I've been responding. Yeah, I've hypnoed out a couple seconds here. Well, that's it. I'm done with Facebook and Spreaker for now. Obviously, I'm tired out of my mind. I have no idea what's going on. So, yeah. Yep. You've been listening to Hakeem Ali-Bocas Alexander on Spreaker, social podcasting, and I had I said Blades of Thunder. Days of Thunder was the one with the NASCAR drivers, and they were...
I'm sorry. You're serious.
Yeah, I'm done. Alright, all. This is my signing out, because I just fell asleep again. So, Equilibrium. Oh yeah. Let me do my recap, or what do you call this? My trailing off. You've been listening to let me try it again. You've been listening to Hakeem Ali-Bocas Alexander here on Spreaker, social podcasting, presented for World Reading Club. No, reading for... you've been listening to... You've been listening to Hakeem Ali-Bocas Alexander here on Spreaker, social podcasting, presented for World Reading Club in association with exercisingyourmind.com and Equilibrium. And don't forget blogdealer.com. That's blogdealer.com, sponsoring our great sponsors at that link for this podcast and my blogs. Stay well and stay awake.